Hey everyone, it's Blue Lizard Jello, and welcome back to Dragon Dogma Dark Arisen for the PC. Last time we took on our very first worm hunt quest, the Cipher, and we're about to go turn that in, but first let's take a look at a couple of items here. First and foremost, our Chronicle. Your worm hunt duties leave you weary to the bone, yet through them you find renewed purpose. Each day brings you closer to the truth behind the dragon. Each step tempers the iron of your resolve. The dull ache in your wound drives you forward. If Arisen's ship is not a crucible for courage, what is? So that is a little bit about our story. Now, I have one new pawn and one updated pawn. So I now have Corey instead of Nineveh. Unfortunately, I was talking to Nineveh's owner and there's an issue with the save. And even though Nineveh has now been leveled and she has additional skills, even when I dismiss her and resummon her, it is not being updated. So until that's corrected, I've decided to go with a different pawn. So this is Corey, a ranger with some pretty sweet skills. And then Flint is no longer a strider. He is actually a sorcerer. And he's looking pretty sweet at that. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the dude in The Big Lebowski. Anyway, let's go ahead and kick this off. The first thing we're going to do is go talk to Mountebank. Our gold idol forgery should be ready to go, which is nice because we are going to be doing some shopping here momentarily. And getting 30% off is going to be quite beneficial. I did go out and actually try to hunt some dire wolves, and I did kill a number of them. I only managed to get one other large fang. If I can find Reynard, then he will actually sell the last two large fangs I need in order to 3-star Silverius' Soul Taker. So, Mountebank, tell me about that forgery.
Here we are, a perfect duplicate. 'Tis yours.
Ah, there it is.
I'm sure you'll find all you need.
Beautiful.
Anytime.
And that will do it. So let's take a look, see what we have. There it is, Gold Idol and the Gold Idol Forgery. So we are going to give this to Silverius, have him carry it for us, and we'll go and drop off the forgery in our storage. Because again, only the forgery needs to be in yours or your pawn's possession in order to get the discount. Now, something I haven't really touched on in this playthrough at all is the idea of stages in this game. And they're not official, but they are something that the community kind of uncovered. And that means that as you complete certain quests in the story, you progress through certain stages of the game, and at certain stages of the game, there are different side quests available, as well as shops update their inventory. Currently, we are still in stage 2, but as soon as we go and turn in this very first worm hunt quest with Sir Maximilian, we will advance to stage 3, which does update a number of inventory. So we're actually going to be doing a little bit of shopping here at the beginning. But let me just dump this off. Don't need that. There we go. And up to the Noble District to talk to Sir Maximilian. I've actually done a little bit of running around trying to find Reynard. He has 5 or 6 different spots that he can now be in, only 3 of which I have explored. So that would be Cassardis, the encampment, and Grand Soren. There are a few other places I haven't even been to yet that he can be at. Once we find him and can get our hands on 2 more large fangs, Silverius is going to be quite the foe. Alright, Mr. Maximilian. I'm sorry, Sir Maximilian. Look what I got.
Not a text, you say?
No, it's a cipher.
A cipher? Crafted to bring you to the Dragon Forged. I see. If this man speaks true, and is immortal, there's a fair chance he guided his grace as well. Be that the case, his words are well worth heeding, sir. Meet with him as time allows.
I can do that.
With luck, he'll lead you to victory as well.
Hey, alright. Some experience, I leveled up. That is fantastic. Oh, Silverius, you leveled up as well. Wonderful. And now let's take on our very next quest.
It will be my honor. The choice is
We are
yours.
going to investigate a cult. Now, we've already actually learned about this cult a little bit from Mason, and this is Salvation. So let's see what we can do.
Certainly. Then here are the details. I fear this task is no simple call to action, sir. It will no doubt take time and a more subtle approach than your other work. Perhaps you've heard of the society they call Salvation.
I have indeed.
In truth, most of what we know is the product of such hearsay. They are a band of heretics who worship the dragon and welcome the perdition it brings. In the chaos come with the worm's arrival, their influence has grown. Ill news indeed. Pray, keep watch for signs of salvation as you go about your business. If you find aught, tell me. Good. I'll rest easier for it, sir.
Learn more of Salvation. We'll make that our primary.
Someone must know something about
And it does seem that we have some circles on the map. Let's see. We have one here, and this is actually in the inn. This is at the barber shop. let's go see what they have to say. And since we'll be down in the shopping district, let's take a look and see if maybe there's some new gear for us to play with.
Someone must know something. If you've them out.
So as soon as you go into Caxton's inventory, you can see new across the board. So let's see, the cutlass is new, which is pretty cool. And looks like that is, oh, the assassin actually can use that. I guess it's a one-handed sword. And what else? The archer staff, grievous horns. What about armor? The barreled helm. I think this looks really cool, and I'm considering getting that for Silverius. Not sure. What else? Chainmail, okay. Oh, the surcoat is pretty cool. Alright, let's actually just switch over to Silverius, because it looks like a lot of this armor is going to be for him, if anything. Ooh. I do like it. It's not all that much better, but I kind of like it. What about the surcoat? No. Ew. Okay, well, nothing is tickling my fancy just yet, but I do know someone who has an item that I want, and that is Miss Madeline. Let's go see what she has to offer now that we're in stage 3. Okay, I already know what she offers, but doesn't make me want it any less. Madeline, let's see what you have.
Time is, it's you'll find not.
There they are, the Scalding Razors. Now, it is a considerable decrease in my strength. However, it does a huge increase in my magic. And the reason is, these are fire emblazoned daggers. Very, very cool. So this will always have a fire enchant on it, which will be really good in case I don't have a mage or a sorcerer to actually buff my weapons with fire, and I come across an enemy that is weak to fire. There's the Scalding Razors as well as the Galvanized Razors, which have a lightning enchant, and I do want to get both of those. I do know where I might be able to find those, but it is not a guarantee. So I don't want to actually change my equipment, because that is just going to sit in my inventory. I am going to go see if I can upgrade them at all. So I'll see you back in the shopping district. Alright, looks like I do need the Necrophagus Loins in order to get to +3, but I have Dragon Spit, so I can get to +2. So that's pretty good. So anything that's weak to fire, that will be hugely beneficial. Excellent. Alright, I might do some shopping kind of off camera to see if there's any armor that really tickles my fancy. But right now, I think Silverius looks pretty cool. So let's see what people have to say about this Salvation cult.
Someone must know something.
Asking after Salvation, are you? You'll be one of Mason's friends, no doubt.
That's putting a little strong.
All too eager, that one. He's been questioning everyone with ears to listen.
Talk with Mason. That makes sense. We know that he's always had a very strong connection with Salvation. So it looks like he is probably sleeping in the slums. So we will have to go and check him out there. Let's see. Yeah, definitely. So whenever the quest marker on your mini-map is that light, typically that means that they are not on the same level as you. Might as well grab this, why not? Seeker's Token. Kind of worthless now. Alright, let's see how much damage I take. Hey, alright. I did that alright. Alright, Mason, where are you? Here he is.
Looking for me, friend.
I am.
Bearing good tidings, I hope. Else here to put me in chains, I'll wager. No, it's Salvation brings you here, aye? I've had cause to ask the good folk of Grand Soren about Salvation myself. Seems I'm cursed with a villain's mien, though. One look at my face, stalls a man's tongue dead. Had I your gentle manner, I'd have them singing long and loud, no doubt. Seems to me we share a common goal. Perhaps you'd take on my investigation.
Or perhaps you'll just tell me what you know and I'll carry on my own.
Ah, that's grand. Here, take this with you.
So we got Salvation's badge. Renew your inquiry into Salvation. So now that we have the badge, I wonder if people connected with Salvation... Excuse me, I made that jump. I wonder if people involved with Salvation might be just a little bit more keen to talk to me. Let's see who we can talk to. So let's see, we have a person here. Alright, all pretty concentrated. So one in the Fountain Square, one kind of behind the inn, and then one kind of on the way to the Noble District. You, what can you tell us about Salvation? Don't drop that, by the way. Looks expensive.
Oh, I see we are kindred spirits, sir. Will you be at the gathering, then? Word is there's to be a high officiant presiding. Not that us lot will be permitted to speak with one in such an office directly, mind.
Will we be at the meeting? I might be. You might have to tell me a little bit more about that meeting. Hey, you.
Say no more, friend. I must confess, I'd not expected the Arisen to share Salvation's creed. Though, truth be told, I'm far from a devout myself.
Okay. And let's see. One more person to talk to. You gonna be a little bit looser-lipped? And a guard, no doubt.
The gathering's to take place down in the Catacombs, I hear. You'll not find me there. Just far too dangerous a place to brave for a night's diversion.
Search the Catacombs.
To the northwest.
Alright, so it sounds like we're heading up to the northwest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of preparation because we're going to be out for a little while. I need to get some curatives for my new pawns here, and then we'll set off.
Take care.
Alright, so taking a look at our map, where are we headed? Where are these pesky catacombs? Okay. So up here, this is... I actually saw this when I was actually looking for dire wolves. So this is where Hillfigure Knoll is. So that is where the Dragon Forge was. Here's Conquest Road. So we just go over this bridge and then we go up here. And you can see that there are some accesses to the catacombs, but we want to go to the main entrance right there. And here we go.
Check the map.
Uh-oh. What's going on? We have a bit of a caravan under attack. I think it's time to help out. In fact, you know what? Because these are some goblins and another enemy yet to come, let's switch to our Scalding Razors. Let's get some fire damage going.
I have a bad feeling. Arms at the ready.
Oh wow, Scalding Razors just melt through goblins, huh?
Even in numbers, a weakling is a weakling. We have triumphed.
Excellent, we've triumphed. We have now killed the goblins. Good thing that's the only threat, right? Uh-oh. We have something new here. Ladies and gentlemen, our very first Griffin. Now you have to be careful with the Griffin. With the Griffin, the key to actually taking them out is taking care of their wings, because if you don't, then they're able to fly off and you don't get a chance to actually kill them. Now where did he go? Well, he's probably already leaving. He might actually just be going to look for some food. No, he's out of here. And that's it. Unfortunately, it's a very short encounter. You don't have very long to actually take him out, but we'll be countering him again and again. They're a very cool boss, and I wish he actually hadn't flown away so quickly, because one of the neat features is sometimes when they're actually damaged like that, make sure he's not actually swinging back. No, he's not. They will actually swoop down and eat a carcass, or they'll actually kill. So we have those cows over there in the field. Sometimes they will actually go and kill a cow, and they'll feed on them, and then they'll actually gain all their health back. But now that we are done with that little section, let's go back to our Signs of Valor. Excellent. And let's proceed. So because we have a little bit of a journey ahead of us, let me talk about kind of going forward. One of the things that we haven't really touched on very much is the idea that this guy needs to take a flying... Oh, again, he spotted me. Doggone it. Anyway, what I was going to say is we haven't really talked about my vocations lately. So I am going to be a pure strength assassin. That's the plan. but there are some augments that I want from other classes. I do kind of have a rough plan on what it's going to look like. But when we start actually going into the other classes, I don't want to actually level as that vocation. I only want to level as an assassin. So it's going to take kind of some... all the bandits are back, apparently.
I'll take them.
They attack in quick succession!
Hey.
Such open locales make fleeing from enemies a tricky proposition.
They're not exposed under tornado strike.
Ooh, you don't like the quick kill, huh? Or the easy kill?
The ranged ones are mine. They attack in quick succession! Counter after they strike.
Wait for an opening. Don't overdo it.
Strength in numbers, Arisen.
Holds like this one crucial in warding the capital from monsters.
They're left exposed after a grand strike. They attack in quick succession. Counter after they strike.
We have triumphed.
Anyway, every time I try to talk, I'm getting interrupted by bandits. Anyway, so what I will be doing is I will be carefully going out and switching vocations, and then going out and killing just these low-level enemies like the cows and pigs and things like that, just so I can get the discipline points to rank up without actually getting the experience to level up. That is the plan. It might not go perfectly, but we will certainly do our best. Alright, perfect. So here we are over the bridge. There is an entrance to the catacombs directly under the bridge, but we want to go to the main entrance. We will have a chance to actually use... oh, good, wild boars. I have to kill a couple others for the notice board quest. Not too many more. Maybe one or two more?
If they see us, they'll attack.
There we go. Boars are done. There's some bandits over there. I'm not too worried about them. We'll just kind of skirt around if we can. It'd be great if we ran into dire wolves. I don't think we will in this path. But I actually wouldn't complain. Not at all.
Mind you don't
To get two more large fangs without having to buy them from Rainer would be nice. Alright, we have some
Saurians reside in these parts.
sulfur saurians.
The tail is severed.
Atop their head. That slime hobbles its victim's movement. Its tail is most likely its weakness. Disappeared.
Strike the tail.
The tail. Their tails
Hurry,
are weak as well.
while I've a hold. Come. The tail is severed. Hold it. I'll do the rest.
Its tail is most likely its weakness.
Must be cautious. It carries any frontal attacks.
Mayhap their tails are weak as well.
Unsettling beast. Stay wary.
Easily spotted out on the open plains.
Alright,
Don't be careless.
let's hunt
Even
this.
against
Oh, we got a couple more.
I've learned a new way to fight this.
Mayhap their tails are
Beware the liquidates. The tail is severed.
Taking quite the beating, so hopefully I get a heal soon. Ooh, striped saurian skin, that's really good.
Just wait. We'll see a weakness.
That slime hobbles its victim's movement.
I hate beasts.
No? No heal? Alright. Use a couple... Oh, I'm out of green washes. This was silly. I am now out in the wild.
They're mine.
Faster! Sulfur Saurians!
Where? I don't... I mean, if you guys see him, that's great. I don't. Alright, that's okay. We will fight more and more. Oh, what do we got here? Scarlet Angelica.
The path diverges.
So we are heading up to the Catacombs. It's going to be kind of a house that you wouldn't actually expect to find a cult hiding beneath, but I guess that's the best place to hide a cult, right? Look at all these goblins. Might as well kill them. This will go very quickly.
Swing the leader first! Goblins hate fire.
Yep, that was quick. That went really well. Well, I won't be totally without curatives. Oh, good job. Well done. Whoops. And actually, we are going the wrong way. We're going... Oh, this is the building. Herp. Whoops. So this is actually the building in which we're going to find the catacomb.
What is this?
Alright, we are going to be doing some exploration here because we do need to find some curatives, if at all possible. And this is definitely going to be an area where flames are going to be very, very beneficial.
It's too dark to navigate without a torch.
Large coin pouch. Well, really what I want are curatives.
Ages ago,
But I'll take money. I mean, it's not going to go to waste. A light cure. Moldy pumpkin will go to waste. Hey, rats. Guys, hey.
This looks interesting.
Discipline points, guys. You know how this works.
We'll need to open this gate to use the lift.
I know. We'll be there shortly.
Long ago, when the people worshipped the old...
So, we are not going to be able to get through all of the catacombs in a single episode, just so you know. So, we'll be cutting it out in a few minutes here. But there is a good amount of loot to be had. But there's also a good amount of enemies to be fought. So, be wary. Fortunately, not only are there enemies and there's loot, but we will also get some information on the cult itself. Tuft of hair.
Be careful. My walking dead are all around us.
With this area now.
And what do we got? Oh, there we go. Here's our first bit of undead. They do not like fire. They don't like fire at all. Ooh, got my vocation rank up. We are almost maxed out as an assassin, and that is pretty cool.
We had some manner of foothold.
Yes, that is a little bit of a secret. Ooh, we got the iron helm. All right, right away, we're gonna see if that looks good on Silverius. Ooh, I like it. I like it. It's rather knightly. I know it doesn't have the horns, and the horns were cool, but so is that helmet. I dig it. Alright, let's push forward, guys. Let's just, you know, go slowly. Let's do some exploration, but make sure things are dying.
The undead
does not seem human. There's certainly no con.
Oh, get away! Alright, watch for those engorged undead. As you can see, once they start catching on fire, they are going to be a mess. They are going to leave a mess, I should say.
die! Burn them to ash!
Open all this. Oh, I just got cursed. I completely forgot that I should mention that. So, with the coffins, you need to be wary that some of them will have this smoke kind of billowing out. Let me see. There's one. You can see that very clearly. So you don't really want to spend too much time near those or else you get cursed. And I don't think I have anything. Ooh, rotten ambrosial meat. I wish it was sour. Stay back, stay back.
Think well before striking. That was effective.
Alright, good. Ugh, I gotta get rid of this curse. But I don't think I brought anything to get rid of it.
Are you all right, Master?
Let me see. Do I have anything that'll cure curse? Oh, there we go. Purifying brew. Excellent. Now just don't get cursed again.
I have been badly cursed.
So you can't open them. You just want... Oh, Silverius just got cursed because of me. Open them and then get away, and then you can actually avoid being cursed. It's not too difficult. Really isn't. Alright, what do we got? Harspud. I would love to get another Purifying Brew. That would be great. Jewel of Silence. So oh jeez. So the jewels actually allow non-magic users, such as myself, to actually use magic. So obviously Jewel of Silence, that would make a caster silent, so they wouldn't be able to cast. I also have a Jewel of Time, and that would inflict torpor, which is good because that will slow the enemy greatly. Oh, I just picked up a skull. I don't need skulls anymore. One of the notice board quests I got gave me 60 skulls. I have no need for those anymore. Alright. Watch that guy. Light him on fire. I'm going to try to let some of these other enemies come up, but... Watch it, Silverius, get out of there. No? Okay. Let's see. Can we get any grouped? Yeah, they're not really grouping at all, but... That'll take care of a couple of them. Also, these sconces you can light, there's really no need to do it. It's not an exceptionally dark area, but... Alright, let's see, can I... There we go. Let that smoke dissipate, and there's nothing. Bummer. Oh, there's a scythe there.
They hardly falter in their assault.
Oh, good job, Silverius. And what do you got? Dragon Spit, nice. Excellent, especially since I just used some to upgrade these. Iron Manase, or Manake, I think is what we actually learned. We did look it up. It is Manake. Oh, no. Corey. Ouch. That looked really brutal. That looked terribly painful. Oh, goodness. We're taking a pounding down here in the catacombs. We really are.
Tis locked.
All right.
It leads down below.
So this is probably a good place to wrap it up because now we're just back at the beginning. We just opened up a massive shortcut down to this elevator. So this is exactly where we'll pick it up next time. So thank you guys so much for watching. It's probably a little bit short of an episode, but it'll make up for the little bit longer of an episode the last time. So anyway, guys, thanks for coming on the adventure with me, and I will see you next time.